Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Welcome to your full body flexibility flow. Now, this is not a yoga class. This is for the person that needs to stretch a little bit more, but likes to move a little bit. That is me. So I always know that stretching is important, but moving in a dynamic way and creating a nice flow is always a way to enjoy it a little bit more, in my opinion. So if that sounds like you, come on in, come join us live, and we're gonna get started right away. I'm gonna open up our hips first. So this is just gonna create a little bit of mobility and fluidity in the body. Notice I am doing this barefoot today. You can do it with or without shoes. Sometimes I find it to be easier to get into positions and balance if I'm barefoot, because you can ground a little bit more into the floor. You don't have bulky shoes getting in your way. So if that's you, you can also do this barefoot. Okay, we're gonna go into a knee pull and a quad stretch. We're gonna alternate between the two. So knee pull into a quad stretch. Now I'm gonna go time-based today just to make sure we stay even on each side. So you're here for 30 seconds and then we will switch leads. Now you can be going a little bit slower than me. You can be going my pace. I wouldn't go any faster. 15 more seconds and just kind of flow through these different movements. So knee pull up. And then I love just kind of connecting my mind to my body and really feeling the movements as I go through it, noticing which muscles feel tighter. Good, let's switch. And which ones need a little bit more attention. Also, I love to stay single side so you can see which side is a little bit tighter, right? We all have movement patterns that we use all day, and one side we tend to favor. So it's always really important to spend time connecting with both sides, giving it equal love, right? Very nice job. One more knee pull, very nice. Okay, we're gonna go now into some lateral lunges. We're gonna go single, single, double here in a second, but just ease into it. Now this is gonna stretch the adductors, but it also is a glute activator. So you should feel your glutes behind you supporting you as you go side to side. And now I want you to also think about pulling your abdominals up and in so that you're not sinking into your low back. So it's really easy to start to focus on just kind of going backwards into that side to side lunge. Abs tight, feel the glutes. Now we're gonna go single, single, double. On that double, I want you to reach up towards the ceiling. Big rotation, good, take your time. We go single, single, double, and a nice rotation on top. Beautiful work. Single, single, double, twist. Nice job. This 10 minutes today is going to be so beneficial. And if you like this, let me know in the comments, because I do full 20, 25-minute style stretches like this. Really beneficial. And you guys can let me know if that's something that you'd like to see. Okay, next we're gonna go into glute stretch. So you can take one leg across, then you're gonna come out to a wide squat and press anterior delt side to side. Good, so this is incorporating upper body and lower body. A little bit of balance in there, and side to side. Press, press, perfect. We're here for just about 30 more seconds. Oh, that glute stretch. If you're like me and you do a lot of strength training, hey, those of you guys that follow me on Tuesdays and we do our workouts, this glute stretch you're gonna feel, because we definitely use our glutes a lot, which is good. We wanna use our glutes. Let's go one more each leg. Always make sure you're even. Even if I'm switching to the next move, make sure you hit that second side. Always, always wanna be even. Great work. All right, from here, I'm actually going to take us into a hip flexor stretch, and then we're going to go to the ground. So I'm going to angle just a little bit. Take one leg back. I want you to push, and you're going to press through. 3 pulses, and then I want you to sit back. 3 pulses. Good. So think about, I'll face you now, tucking under, push the hip flexor forward, and then sink back. Long hamstring stretch with that front leg. So we're actually alternating sides. One side gets our hip flexor stretch. Sink back. I like that side angle so you can see my hips go back. And then push. We got that hamstring stretch. Good. One more. This one probably could stay in this stretch for about 15 minutes alone. Step in and switch. So other leg back now. We have our hip flexor. Press, 2, 3, sit back, toe up. 2, 3, press forward. Beautiful job. Push. 2, 3, sit back, toe up. 2, nice. So as you get into these a little bit more, you want to think more about tucking under, a little tighter, sinking a little lower, but always reminding yourself, give me one more, that you don't want to be crunching your upper body into your low back. So just as much as you're going down, the crown of your head is going up. You're staying tall. Think about growing yourself about 5 inches taller. Good. Okay, I want you to come on down with me, and I'm actually going to take you down to the ground, and we're going to go into reverse plank and then into a split stretch. So take a peek. This one I want you to ease into. It's going to look like this. Press up. Then as you take a seat, you're going to gently slide your legs wide, reach. Yes? Okay, come with me. Go real slow. Feel your biceps stretch underneath you. Squeeze the booty. Take it to a split. Now listen, the split reach. I would say, hands down, this is one of those stretches that makes every single person feel inflexible. It doesn't matter. So just do the best you can. Don't lock out your knees. So push everything up. And then just be really gentle. So slight bend in the knees. Don't sink in the low back. I want you tall. And then you're just simply reaching forward to your body's capability. I'm going to stay here for another 30 seconds. So what I mean by that is the hips have to stay back. So don't let the low back take the brunt of that stretch. If this is as far as you can go, that's your stretch today. So it's less about getting into a deep position and more about getting into the deepest position your body's ready for. Very nice job. It takes a little while to accept that. You're like, oh, but I want to look like I'm doing that stretch perfectly. What does it matter if you're not getting the true stretch, right? Okay, from here, we're going to scoot on over. We have one more move. I'm going to have you sink into a child's pose. Take a peek first. So we're going to go child's pose. And then as you come up, pick a leg, step forward. There's your hip flexor stretch. Yes? So we sink low. I'll take you to the top view so you can see it a little better. Sink low, then step through, rotate. Good. And switch which leg comes up every single time. Rotate. Nice. Be really gentle. So you want to sink out with the knees, come up, whichever leg's forward, that's the way you're twisting. Good. I'll face you for the last couple here. Now transitions are what take a little bit of time, but that's the flow piece. As you keep doing this, the flow gets a little bit more comfortable. And another thought I had going into 2022 is I'm going to start doing some 10-minute sport-specific stretches, meaning we will do some flows, but geared towards specific sports that you guys do. And everything's a sport. Running, dancing is a sport. So if that's something you also think would be beneficial, drop a comment. Let me know what your sport is, and I will make sure that I encompass a full stretch just for you. Great work. Last one on this side. Good. And now we do have time. I'm going to do an amazing upper body chest stretch that I don't know that you've ever done. So this is going to be a new one that you're going to fall in love with. So I want you to do this. Come into a kneeling position, take your hands wide, and I'm just going to angle so I can show you a side view, and I'll move around so you can see. But basically, you're going to create a really wide stance with those hands, and we're going to press one shoulder down at a time. Okay, get ready to fall in love with this stretch, folks. Ready? Side to side. It is the best chest, biceps, a little bit of anterior delt in there. And I want you to keep your head down, ponytails out of your face, head down, chin tucked. That's going to create a little bit more length. Keep going. I'm just going to talk you through one thing. You have 30 more seconds of this amazing stretch. You're going to feel this go all the way through your palms. And depending upon how tight you are, you may not be getting a full extension right now, but this is going to open your mind to how much length you can be creating in your upper body. You have 15 more seconds. This is going to help our strength workouts. This is going to help our HIIT workouts. The more range of motion you have, the better. Good. Here's another one you could probably live in all day, right? Last two. Last one. Swing it on through. If that is something that felt amazing to your body and you want more, do it again from the top. I have a lot of other 10-minute stretches, and then these are your call-outs. If you love this, comment below if you want a longer version, and if there's a sport that you love that you want me to pay attention to, I will make a specific stretch for your sport in one of our upcoming Thursday 10 minutes. With that, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys soon.